Today, I'm going to talk about the importance of chocolate. Well, not really, but it is helpful. Because I've got a lot of chores to do. And I'm exhausted, so I'm just drinking coffee and this very potent cocoa-y chocolate. And it's actually really good for you. I think it helps to boost testosterone, helps to just give you pep in all kinds of ways, lots of antioxidants as well. But I just wanted to put something up here. It's unfortunately just another informal vlog where I'm sitting way too close to the camera again. Sorry, bad habit. But I'm gonna talk about some odds and ends of sleep and stuff, trying to make that work. It's really funny because yesterday I was trying to fall asleep and I was thinking in my head, man, why am I having all these rushing thoughts and etc. I realized, oh yeah, well, I had Jesus, most of a bottle of wine and a bunch of cheesecake, and I specifically had that to help myself fall asleep. But I know that that's basically just a shit ton of sugar, and that's going to keep me awake. But for some reason, also in my brain, I made the calculation at the time because I really wanted that stuff. Well, oftentimes when I go to bed, not sated in certain respects, then I don't fall asleep as well. So I was like, go ahead and do this really stupid thing. But what I found helpful is actually doing a workout before bed, because I'm always trying to squeeze in my workouts because it's just I've got so much crap going on. And I got out of the really good rigorous schedule that I had because of just life circumstances of working out at a certain time. But I found that in my dark room, working out right before bed for 45 minutes can really chill you out. And it's also dark, so that also gets you kind of melatonin going. And you know how after a workout you kind of just chill somewhat. Sometimes you get energized, but after a while it dissipates and you get relaxed. So I find that working out in the evening times is helpful with sleep, and hopefully this very dryly delivered information will help somebody else out as well. Yeah, a very thrilling show here for you today. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to try to broaden this out a bit by seeing if there's some other odds and ends that I can comment on. Yeah. I've been reading a lot of stuff about Japan as I'm preparing for a more in-depth look at the Shindo Renmei, especially early 20th century Japan, and let's give a few of the things that I found out. So there was some really terrible earthquakes and things that set off fires, I think around the World War I period in Japan, or maybe in the late 1800s, but somewhere in a general area of time. And just a lot of social upheaval and change due to them opening up to the West, and also, various dynasties and things vying for power as they had. And yeah, it's just a very, very cataclysmic time. And there's a lot to be learned there, because there's just a lot of schools of thought in Japan and ways of doing things that kind of will provide insights into the human condition. But I'll get more to that later. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the news. Yeah, well, it's not really news, but Bob Lazar is on the Joe Rogan podcast. Not podcast, it's a podcast. Joe Rogan's podcast has, can you tell that I haven't slept well? Bob Lazar on it, and he is a very interesting guy because, I'm just constantly like, this guy has to be full of shit, right? But there's something about him that's like intriguingly like nebbish, like nerdy, and just very natural. And the way that he goes over the information doesn't seem like he's lying. So maybe he's a sociopath, but I don't know. But everybody should check it out because he's been kind of a figure that's been appearing and reappearing in the UFO scene for some time, and he's now coming out more and more in later years as the phenomenon seems to gain more acceptance and interests. Yeah. Goodness. What a mess of a vlog this is. Yeah, well, I should probably go. I'll put a little bit of a description in here to where y'all should just clock out of this video at about like 6 minutes and 20 seconds in. Whereas that's when I just start wandering around, not knowing what to say. Cheers.